Well, she's obviously going through something.
It doesn't matter. She should never have put you in that position. She hasn't thought about anyone else but herself in all this. Not you and not Angelo.
Still, it was my decision. I take responsibility for that.
Yeah, but you can accept it. Ruby can't. If you hadn't said what you did, she'd still think she was the victim in all this. She's lucky to have you as a friend.
As nice as it is to hear, you do realise it's your responsibility to say things like that.
Yes, but I'd still be saying it even if it wasn't.
Job well done, thank you.
Glad to be of service.
Okay, so I can avoid Ruby, but what am I going to do about my dad?
I don't know. It kind of scares me. When he's been angry at you, he hasn't mentioned my name at all, has he? I mean, he's just angry about the alcohol thing, right?
He hasn't mentioned my sex life, if that's what you mean. And with the way things are at the moment, I don't think I'm going to mention it.
Oh, it's as simple as that.
I hear what you're saying, Alf, but he asked me not to.
Well, who gives a damn what he wants? He's in no position to be calling the shots.
Well, he's respecting her wishes. Shouldn't I respect his?
Maybe, if you were the only one involved, but you're not, are you?
No.
Well, there you go. There's your answer.
I mean, no, I'm not going to say anything. Lee doesn't want to know anything about Elijah, all right? I'm basically protecting her.
You can dress it up however you like, Miles, but it's still lying. And every time you get involved in someone else's secrets, it's a complete disaster. Oh. And this looks like being the biggest yet. You're both playing with fire.
Yeah, I
know. But you're still going to do it, aren't you? You're a flaming galah, Miles.
So when it comes down to it, Mrs. Austin, the real question you should be asking yourself is not, can you afford to make the change to recycling bins? It's, can you afford not to?
I think it's great. You've convinced me.
I totally understood everything you're saying, even the science bits. And normally I'm a bit slow about stuff like that. That's your cue to disagree with me.
No, I know fishing when I hear it. And you're not slow, you're just considerate.
No, he's slow.
So do you think she'll go for it?
I think Mrs. Austin will listen to everything you have to say and then say no. Because that's what she did when I asked her for an Xbox. I mean, she'll be positive and give you a whole lot of great reasons why they can't justify the expenses right now, like blah, 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 budget, blah, 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 one student's opinion, but it'll still be no.
I thought your mum would be right into this sort of stuff.
Maybe she will, but just don't be offended if she says thanks, but no thanks.
What are you doing here?
Waiting for you. Little birdie told me you might need a hand.
With what?
Staying sane.
You've been talking to Miles.
Lucky for you, yes.
And why is that lucky?
Because I'm going to take your mind off all this waiting and treatment.
Oh, yeah? How exactly?
I've got to warn you, you're not going to like it.
And why is that?
You're not going to find out until after I take you out for dinner tonight.
What if I don't feel like going out for dinner? You know, I might not even be hungry.
All right, you can stay at home and be miserable instead.
Okay, I'll come. But can you just give me a little hint?
You just have to wait.
I can't believe